Frank and Irene Maldonado right now. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Frank, type 1 diabetes. You were diagnosed when you were 16 years old.
Right.
You're on dialysis. You had dialysis yesterday, right? It's a question of survival for you. At some point, you need a transplant. You have to have it.
Right.
And the reason you're here today is because there's going to be a fundraiser. We're going to try to help you get set to get a transplant. Irene, good morning.
Good morning.
Why, so people understand, we know there's a transplant registry and maybe you get on it and then you, but it also requires some money. Can you explain that to the audience?
Yes, it's a lot of money actually. What it is
a couple $100,000.
Oh my gosh. $250,000 for a transplant.
Wait, this is after you get on the list and you get the kidney? You still have to have that kind of money?
Well, we have to prove that we can afford to pay the 20% after his share of cost is 80%. That they cover the 80%. We have to cover the 20%.
And then life maintenance afterwards.
Yes, it's
and immediately you don't need to raise $250,000 immediately. What you need to raise is, I think, $30,000. And why is it that figure?
They want to make sure that we have that money locked and put away. So for the anti-rejection medicine can be paid for. They don't want a chance giving Frank a kidney and then he can't pay for the anti-rejection medication and then that kidney would just fail.
How's your health now? Because I can see in your eyes. I mean, they're a little...
I have good days and bad days. You know, when I get out of dialysis, I'm really tired. I want to sleep all day. You know, I basically don't have my life no more. You know,
now you were 16, and
I was 16.
Is that about when you met her?
I was 17 when I met her.
And you were 15.
Yeah.
So you guys you've been together ever since, and you're obviously best friends. You've known about this sort of lingering over you for all these years.
Right.
What has that meant for you? Did you think one day he's going to need this eventually, and you just kind of put it out of your mind and live your lives together? How do you do that?
I've always thought that, you know, I always knew that he was very ill, but my love for Frank is so much, and we have a son that's 17, and it's hard as a family to see somebody you love so much be so sick and need a transplant. And you see people getting transplants every day, but not realizing that if you don't have that money or that how can they tell a person no?
See, this is where the healthcare, you know, in Canada and socialized medicine, where I come from, there's never any of this. You just get it, and it frustrates me so severely.
And for a family of 3, we don't financially, we don't qualify for any financial aid or any assistance. So that's where the funding's coming in now.
So you're doing it on your own?
Yeah, we're going to talk in a moment about a bake sale where people can help out. But for you personally, Frank, dialysis is a wonderful thing because it keeps so many people alive. But it has its own problems, as you well know. And sometimes it's a diminishing return. So it's like a clock is ticking, and you're both very much aware of the clock. You don't know how fast or how slow it's ticking, do you? So it's a huge question mark hanging over your heads at all times, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing dialysis?
It'll be 3 years in February.
And a couple of times a week, or?
I go 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
And you said it drains you for the next...
and I'm in the chair for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a while.
So work-wise?
Yeah, I can't work. I'm on disability now.
Okay.
You know, I want to get back to work. So you used to work
with special ed kids?
Yeah, right. That's what I did. I worked with special needs and children.
And if you had a transplant, could you go back to work?
Yeah, sure. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be basically normal again.
Yeah, go out and make a living and help other people. All right, there's a bake sale to raise money for Frank's transplant expenses. It takes place Sunday, December 5th. That's this Sunday, right?
Who's doing the baking?
Yeah, this Sunday from 9 a.m.
donations.
We have a lot of donations coming in. It's one of Frank's good friends from Facebook, you know, is actually, her name is Leanne Ortega. And she's actually really supporting, getting all her friends involved.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a wonderful bake sale.
Boy, that Facebook could really be a wonderful thing.
Let me finish this. Roll back, please. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Magnolia's Country Store in La Habra. That's this Sunday if you want to participate. We'll put this on myfoxla.com. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you guys very much.
I hope we help.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'm sure you did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, Adopt a Pet, and then David Hasselhoff and his daughters are here, and we will be back.
So you didn't cry?
You didn't cry.
I was crying.
You didn't cry.
Steve usually makes everyone cry eventually.
So, you know, he's my world.